Welcome back with a new video on simultaneous linear equations. Simultaneous linear equations can be used in your real time, in your daily life also. Firstly, for finding out the rate, distance and time. This can be used to calculate the best route for your running or cycling. You can have mathematical expressions based on the distance and the average speed of various routes that you take. So on basis of this, you can calculate the best route for your cycling or for running. Then the second one is planes, trains and automobiles. Again, over here you can calculate the running time on basis of speed, distance and time durations, and you can know which route is better for you. Here, if you want to find out the best deal, the better deal when you are renting a car, then you can compare two rental companies using their fixed cost, the variables and information like kilometers per hour, their daily rates. By using these, put their values into your arithmetical expressions, and then you can find out the total cost of each company, what they give you. On basis of that, you can have the best deal for your traveling. Then deciding a loan. For deciding a loan, you can determine the best loan choice, whether you want to buy a car or a house. You can consider the duration, the interest rate and the monthly payment that you are going to do of the loan. On basis of that, you can get information and you can calculate which loan suits best for you. The air traffic controller, he can use simultaneous equations to ensure that no two aeroplanes they intersect at the same time. Similarly, best job for the money. So on basis of the offers that you receive, on basis of that, you can come to know how by using simultaneous equations, you can find out which company is offering you best job. Simultaneous equations can have solutions using graphical methods or algebraic methods. In graphical methods, the two equations are being plotted, the two linear equations, you plot it on the graph, and the point of intersection is the solution of the two linear equations. Similarly, in algebraic, the two equations can be solved using either substitution or elimination method. In substitution method, what happens? For example, I have x plus y equals to 2. Equation 1. 2x plus 3y equals to 6. A second equation. Now what I do in equation 1, I make subject to x, so I get 2 minus y. Now this value of x I will substitute in my second equation, so I get 2 minus y plus 3y equals to 6. So what did we do over here? We substituted the value of x in second equation, and here we will find out the value of y, and then using the value of y we will find out the value of x. Whereas in elimination, now we have x plus y equals to 2, 2x plus 3y equals to 6. This is your equation 1, this is your equation 2. Here we have to eliminate one of the variable. So we can see over here, if we multiply this by 2, the first equation, we get 2x plus 2y equals to 4. Let's label it as 3. Now 2 and 3, if I subtract them, my x gets cancelled and I get y equals to 2. Now using this value of y, I can find out the value of x. I can substitute either in equation 1 or equation 2. These are the two methods which you can use while solving simultaneous linear equations using algebraic methods. Now, when do you use a graphical method, when to use an algebraic method? See, when you have whole numbers, you can go in for graphic because that is much better plotting, and if there are decimals, fractions, so it could be better you use algebraic methods for it. 3x plus y equals to 6, let this be your equation 1. 9x plus 2y is equal to 1. Now here we have two linear equations by using substitution method. Substitution method means we will have subject to. So over here having subject to y is more easy. So let's rearrange equation 1. Let this be our step 1. So we get y equals to 6 minus 3x. Step 2, this is your equation number 3. Substitute in 2. Now be careful over here, don't use equation 1. Why? Because equation 1 is what we rearranged, so we will be using the second equation. So now here we get 9x plus 6 minus 3x, which is equal to 1. Now let's solve it. Plus 6 2s are 12 minus 6x is equals to 1. Let's get all the x's on one side and all the constants on the other side. So 9 minus 6 is 3x equals to minus 11. X is equals to minus 11 upon 3. Step 3. This was a step 2 where we found out the value of x. Now let's put x equals to minus 11 upon 3. We can use it in 3. We can use equation number 3 because that would be more easy. So y equals to 6 minus 3 minus 11 upon 3. 3 and 3 cancel. So we get y equals to 6 plus 11. Therefore y is equals to 17. So we got the solution for the two linear equations where x is equals to minus 11 upon 3 and y is equals to 17. I hope it's clear now. The important step over here is this rearranging with subject to. So you decide a variable which has a coefficient 1 or a smallest value, so it becomes easy. Now let's move on to the next question. Here we will be solving by elimination method the same question, but this time we will be solving it using elimination method. So this is our equation 1, this is our equation 2. Now we are going to eliminate. Now this is 3 and this is 9, 1 and 2. So either you convert 3 into 9 by multiplying equation 1 by 3, else multiply equation 1 by 2, whichever is easy, whichever you feel is easy, you can use it. Let's take multiply by 2. So step 1, it will be 6x plus 2y is equal to 6 2s are 12. This will become your third equation. 3 2s are 6, 2y equals to 12. Now step 2. Now we can see this is 2y, this is 2y. To eliminate y's we need to subtract. So we will subtract our new equation from equation 2. Now see, we won't take equation 1 because we have converted it into equation 3. We are going to use equation number 2. So let's rearrange it. Let's write it again. So it will become 9x plus 2y is equal to 1. 6x plus 2y equals to 12. leave some space over here. Okay, so now since we are subtracting, so minus into plus will become minus, minus into plus minus, minus into plus minus. So finally this will get eliminated because it's plus 2y minus 2y. 9x minus 6x will give me 3x. 1 minus 12 is minus 11. So x is equals to minus 11 upon 3. Step 3, put x equals to minus 11 upon 3 in either of the equations. Let's take equation 1 because it's more easy. There are less complicated numbers in it. So we get 3 multiplied by minus 11 upon 3, and also you can see over these 3's will get cancelled off. So that is much better. Cancel it off. So you get minus 11 plus y is equals to 6. Y is equals to 6 plus 11. Y is equals to 17. Therefore, x is equals to minus 11 upon 3. Y is equals to 17. So you saw, either you solve it through elimination method or through substitution method, your answer is going to be the same. If they say that you have to use elimination or substitution, you'll have to use that. If it's not given, it's up to you what you are comfortable with. Here in this equations, we can see that x square plus y square equals to 36 is not a linear equation, right? So what we do over here is, we'll have to convert it into a linear equation. So step 1, let's substitute. See, here you can't go for elimination reaction because they are not, it will be difficult for you to go in for elimination reaction. Substitute equation 2 in 1. So we get 2y plus 6 whole square plus y square is equals to 36. Let's open the bracket. 4y square plus 2 2s are 4, 4 6 are 24. 24y plus 36 plus y square is equals to 36. 36 and 36 can cancel, plus 36 goes on the other side and becomes minus 36. You cancel it off. We are left with 4y square plus 24y plus y square equals to 0. 4y square, y square will become 5y square plus 24y equals to 0. So let's remove y, that is common. So we get 5y plus 24 equals to 0. Therefore, either y is equals to 0 or 5y plus 24 is equals to 0. Therefore, y is equals to minus 24 upon 5. So here we got two values of y. We'll use these two values. Step 2. So let's substitute. Now let's take y equals to 0. Y equals to 0 in equation 2. That is more easy for us. X is equals to 2 multiplied by 0 plus 6. Therefore, x is equals to 6. Step 3. Put y equals to minus 2 upon 5. Again in equation 2. X is equals to 2 multiplied by minus 24 upon 5 plus 6. So x is equals to minus 48 upon 5 plus 6, which gives me minus 48 plus 6 5 is 30, simultaneous LCM. So we get 5, So x is equals to minus 48 30, so that is 18 minus 18 upon 5, right? 18 for ones, right? So therefore we get two solutions. When y is equals to 0, x is 6. When y is equals to minus 24 upon 5, x is minus 18 upon 5. This is how you can solve equations if one of the equation is non-linear. The next question, a boat covers 12 kilometers upstream and 40 kilometers downstream in 8 hours. Also, it covers 16 kilometers upstream and 32 kilometers downstream in the same time. Find the speed of the boat in still water and that of the stream. So you have to find out the speed of boat in still water and that of the stream. Let the speed of the boat in still water be x and that of the stream be y. So let speed of boat in still water be x kilometers per hour and speed of stream be y kilometers per hour. So therefore speed upstream will be x minus y kilometers per hour and speed downstream is equals to x plus y kilometers per hour, because this is against the gravity, that is downwards, so plus. Now the time taken. Time taken to cover 12 kilometers. So the formula speed is equals to distance upon time. So here it's going to be distance upon speed. Distance is 12 upon time, speed that we have, t is equals to d upon s. X minus y hours and time taken for 40 kilometers. Now this is downstream, so it's going to be 40 upon x plus y hours. So the total time for this is going to be 12 upon x minus y plus 40 upon x plus y. Now for this they have told that it's 8 hours. Total time is 8 hours. So this is an equation that we get. Let this be our first equation. Now the second part, let me change the color so that we can differentiate. Now the other one, it also covers 16 kilometers upstream and 32 kilometers downstream. So again over here time taken for 16 kilometers is 16 upon x minus y hours. Time taken for 32 kilometers is 32 upon x plus y hours. Again total time over here is equal to 16 upon 8 minus y plus 32 upon x plus y, which is equal to 8. Why 8? It says in the same time. So this is our equation 2. I hope it's clear till here. Substitute. One upon x minus y as a and 1 upon x plus y as b. So we get 16a plus 32b equals to 8 and 12a plus 40b equals to 8. This is equation 3. Equation 4, if you see, they all have a common factor. Let me divide this by 8 and 8 to the 16, 8. Okay, so I get over here 8 to the 16 plus 8 4s are 32 is equals to 1. If I divide this by 4, I get 3a plus 10b is equals to 2. Now let's solve it. Now this is not equal, so let this be equation 5. Equation 6. Now what can we do over here? We can just have this part, multiply this by 3, this by 2, so we get 6a plus 12b equals to 3, 6a plus 20b equals to 4. I subtract them. This will become minus, 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 cancel off. I have minus 218, 8b equals to minus 1, right? Minus and minus goes off. b is equals to 1 upon 8. Now we know b is 1 upon x plus y, which is equals to b. b is 1 upon 8. So x plus y is equals to 8. Fine. Now let's find out a. So let's have put b equals to 1 upon 8 in equation 3. So I have 2a plus 4 into 1 upon 8 is equals to 1. 4 ones are, 4 twos are. So I have 2a plus 1 upon 2 equals to 1. 2a equals to 1 minus 1 upon 2. So 2a equals to half. A is equals to 1 upon 4. We know A is 1 upon x minus y is equals to A. So x minus y is equals to 1 upon 4. Sorry, 1 upon x. Therefore, x minus y is going to be equals to 4. Now we'll use these two formulas. Now let's solve them using elimination, because we can see over here plus y and minus y can be cancelled off. So let's add them. So this gets cancelled off. We get 2x is equals to 12. 2 1s are 2 6s are. Therefore x is equals to 6. Let's substitute this value. See, we had finished the equation 6, so this will be 7, 8. So we are adding equations 7 and 8. And now we'll substitute x equals to 9 in either of the equations. So what if we put it in, say, 8? It will be more easy for us. X minus y is equals to 4. X is 6. 6 minus 4 is equals to y. Therefore y is equals to 2. So we got the value of x and y. Therefore we had taken the speed of the board as x and that of the stream as y. Therefore the final answer is the speed of boat in still water is 6 kilometers per hour, and speed of stream is equal to 2 kilometers per hour. I hope it's clear. It's a bit lengthy sum. Alan pays $10.80 when he buys 3 notebooks and 4 pencils. Jessica pays $14.50 when she buys 5 notebooks and 2 pencils. Write down simultaneous equations and use them to find the cost of a notebook and the cost of a pencil. So here we see Alan and Jessica both have purchased notebooks and pencils. Number of notebooks purchased by Alan are 3 and pencils are 4. Jessica, number of notebooks purchased are 5 and 2 pencils. Let x be the cost of 1 notebook and y be the cost of 1 pencil. Okay, so cost of 1 notebook is $x. Cost of 1 pencil is $y. So now let's make equations. For Alan it is 3x plus 4y is equals to 10.80. This is going to be your first equation. Then for Jessica, 5x plus 2y is equals to 14.50. This is the second equation. Now let's see, can we divide or multiply any of the equation to get it in the simplest form? It's not possible. Now since it's not mentioned over here whether you have to go for substitution method or elimination method, let's see what we are comfortable with. Equation 2 can be multiplied by 2, so we get step 1, that is 10x plus 4y equals to, this will give us 0 0 0, 5 2s are 10, 1, 4 2s are 8 plus 1 9, 29.00. I hope I'm correct. 0 1 8 plus 1 9. Yep. Let this be equation 3. Now in step 2, we will subtract equation 3 from 1, since we have rearranged equation 2 to 3, so we'll take 1. So let's rewrite it again. 3x plus 4y is equals to 10.80 minus 10x plus 4y is equals to 29.00. Let's subtract it. This will get a minus, minus, minus. This will become minus 7x. Cancel this off. 29 minus 29 plus 10.8. This will give to minus 18.2. Let's cancel this off. X is equals to 18.2 upon 7. That goes to 18.2 divided by 7. That gives 2.6. Let's use this value. Let's use the value of x equals to 2.6 in equation 1, because that's the most easy one. 3 into 2.6 plus 4y is equals to 10.80. 2.6 into 3. 2.6 into 3 gives 7.8 plus 4y equals to 10.80. 4y equals to 10.80 minus 7.8. So y is equal to 10.8 minus 7.8, which gives me 3 upon 4. Which is 0.75. The cost of a notebook is equal to $2.6, and cost of a pencil is equals to $0.75. Solve the simultaneous equations. You must show all your working. This is for 3 marks. So 3x minus 2y is equals to 19. X plus y is equals to 3. Here they have not mentioned whether you have to use substitution or elimination. Do whatever you are comfortable with. So we can see over here, rather than multiplying this by 3 and doing all that stuff, so rather than doing elimination, we can go in for substitution method over here. So I would prefer substitution method. Because that is more easy. So let's rearrange. So step 1. Let's rearrange equation 2. So let x is equals to 3 minus y. Let this be our equation 3. Now step 2. Substitute 3 in 1. We cannot take 2 because we have rearranged 2. So this will become 3 into 3 minus y. In place of x we are going to use 3 minus y minus 2y equals to 19. 3 3s are 9 minus 3y minus 2y equals to 19. This will become minus 5y equals to 19 minus 9 minus 5y equals to 19 minus 9 is 10. 5 1s are 5 2s are, therefore y is equals to minus 2. Now let's put value y equals to minus 2 in 3. So x equals to 3 minus 2, therefore x is equals to 3 plus 2, therefore x is equals to 5. So the value of x is 5 and value of y is minus 2. Each step carries 1 mark. Next question. Solve the simultaneous equation. Show all your working. 6x plus 5y is equals to 27. 5x minus 3y is equals to 44. This is paper 4. This be equation 2. Okay, now your elimination will be better than substitution, because if we go for substitution then we will be having denominators, so please try to avoid denominators. So let's cancel out our y's. Let's multiply this by 3. 5. So step 1, if I multiply my first equation with 3, then 6 3s are 18x plus 5 3s are 15y equals to 27 multiplied by 3 is 81. Let this be my equation 3. Now this is by 5, so this will become 25x minus 5 3s are 15 equals to 44 multiplied by 5, which gives me 220. This is my equation 4. Now step 2. Now if we look over here, this is plus 15 and minus 15, so we will not subtract over here, we will add. So this gets cancelled off easily. So add equation 3 and 4. So this gets cancelled off. Then we have 18 plus 25, which is 43x equals to 81 plus 220, which gives 301. X equals to 301 upon 43, which gives me x is equals to 7. Now let's use this value. So in step 3, we'll put x equals to 7 in the most simple equation over here, where we can use value of x is equation 2 in equation 2. So it will become 5 multiplied by 7 minus 3y equals to 44. So this becomes minus 3y equals to 44 minus 35 minus 3y is equals to 44 minus 35, which is equal to 9. 3 1s are 3 3s are, therefore y is equals to minus 3. This is for 4 marks, so value of x is 7, value of y is minus 3. You will get 1 mark over here, 1 mark here, 1 mark here, 3 marks, and for your final answer 1 mark, 4 mark over here. I hope all these examples are sufficient enough to explain you the concept of simultaneous equations, how they can be solved in different types of questions, how we solve elimination method, how we solve using elimination method, using substitution method in various questions. So summary, first step is label the equations, rearrange equations if required as we did, then check the coefficients of similar variables, whether you want to multiply or division on basis of that, then add or subtract equations to cancel out one variable as we did, and then when you get one variable, then you have to find out another known variable. These are some few steps you have to follow: step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. If you follow these steps properly, you'll be able to find the answers without any issues. Thank you.